Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I was due in Nashville, Tennessee, and I have marked out the new location of the next piece of artwork on the server, the Shears Tower. Now some of you guys might remember that obsidian, black clay, and black wool Sears Tower I built at about a 1/15th scale out at my farm a long time ago, and I thought about installing it here, but I realized 1/15th scale just doesn't really get the antennae right. I think about 1 to 7.5 or 1 to 7.62 scale, that's really where I want to be. So, I've gone ahead. The great thing about this tower and 1 to the 7.62 scale is that each of the base ends up being exactly 9 blocks by 9 blocks, which is perfect for me. Now, it'll also end up being about 57 blocks high. So, if you're like, wait, how many is that? Let me just show you real quick. Oh, yeah, you know what? That's actually probably a good way to die. But it goes up way past that side. Well, let's go ahead and get some wool. And once we actually get wool, we can figure out how high 57 blocks is. But I figure we got plenty of wool to start because I've got a whole diamond here in my pocket. I figure I can get some more diamonds just coming over here and visiting my shop. Let's see. Maslow's hierarchy of steak. Well, we didn't sell any steak today. Ooh, we did sell... Ooh, somebody named these diamonds. Thank you, whoever named these diamonds. We sold 4 stacks of leather. I'm actually thinking, kind of a side note here, of thinking of relocating the leather shop, separating it out from Maslow's hierarchy of steak, and putting it down here on the boardwalk once we kind of get some more vendors in. Or maybe I need to be the first vendor. Like, maybe I put my steak shop... Or not steak, my leather shop right here. So that would probably be good, right? Leather shop right here. We'll think about it. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and put claimed. Shop plot number 1. Whoa, need to capitalize that properly. Claimed for new leather shop by @Joe Hills. Okay, great. Digression achieved. Next digression. We need to go and get us plenty of leather. Now, not leather. We got leather. We need to get us plenty of black wool. I think that there might be some for sale over the rainbow in Cleo's Rainbow Wool Shop. Oh, hey, and there's a little gingerbread house up there. That didn't used to be there. Let's go check that out. I'm hoping that somebody also gets back to me on TeamSpeak. I went and posted a message, because once you need like 26 stacks of wool to do a project, it's usually a good idea to say, hey, does anybody have a bunch of that extra in their chests? Because I would like to buy it immediately. No takers yet, or givers, but whatever. We got 5 wool. That's enough for 5 stacks. That's not going to be enough to really build the whole thing. Unfortunately, when you start building things that are 57 blocks tall and 9 blocks wide, it gets a little crazy. Let's go see what this is, though. Quidworld. Freeze-dried turkey. Christmas stockings. Baubles. Oh, I love baubles. Sausage. Vacuum-packed stuffing? I've never heard of that. Grow your own Christmas tree. Christmas dinner in a can. And, wow. This seems to be some sort of calendar for 2017. Oh, that's adorable. Okay. Does everything here cost a quid? Is that how that works? Well, this is an adorable little Christmas shop. I kind of do want to grow my own Christmas tree. Well, there's no prices on anything, though, so... And we've got a mission that we are very lazily not addressing. So let's go ahead. Black wool, 47. Light gray wool. Oh, do they even sell white wool, or did I buy it all out the other day? 15. Okay. So we might need... We'll go ahead and spend 1 diamond. I like having my name on money. That's actually really smart. I should name all the... Whoever named those to give those to me, that was good. So let's go ahead. Whoa. Hermitcraft 4. Mitcraft. That's a very... That's so funny that half the letters are not available. So it just looks like, hi, cat. How are you doing? You having a good day, cat? Let's go check that out. Somewhere above the water, 4 cats live. They were all left by Scar because he just loves to give. Wow. Yep, I like it. Hermitcraft 4 or 4 Hello Cat. It's good either way. Well, here we go. 2.5 more stacks of black wool. Oh, also, while we're here, we're going to name all the money at Joe Hills, so that way it stacks. Perfect. Better do a quick run to bed. You know what? Sometimes I leave random stuff in chests near the beds. Hold on. Howdy, Ren. I don't suppose you have any black wool you'd like to trade away. This could be big for us. Ren Dog, he's a big dog on the server. Dogs chase sheep. Sheep drop wool when they're scared. This might be a good chance for us to get a lot of wool all at once. White wool is also great, because I can dye that. Whoops. Okay, well, while we wait for Ren to respond, we're going to Ender Pearl directly into this creeper over here. Well, actually, there's 2 creepers. Whoa, forgot I had the jump boost. I always forget that. Dang it. Ren Dog does not have any stalks of wool. I was thinking maybe he buried them with a bone or something. Have I tried the sheep farm? On my way there now, but I need like 22 more stacks. This is the Chorus Fruit Farm. This is such a weird place. Like, I know that this is just what Minecraft looks like now to people, but I don't know. Whoa, dang it. This is so different from what Minecraft looks like to me that I can't even see it. Dang it. Or at least I can't even see my death as I fall down these pits. Boom. Okay, there we go, back to the surface. We have left the mole people behind and are continuing to the small sheep farm on the server. I think there's a big sheep farm somewhere too, but there's a little one in this yellow district. Or at least there used to be. Let's go check that out. Okay, that's a pretty good tractor. Whoever built this tractor, my hat's off to you. Wow. Oh, man. People just keep adding stuff to the server. That log with the accent looks pretty good, too. And then I think Wells Knight built this little forge, like one of the first days on the server. It's kind of an outdoor auto smelter. Which looks like people cook some stone there. Coal. Oh, that's so cool. What is this? Like the enders or the nether's just extending outward. Somebody apparently thought it was important to break that for some reason. That's so weird. Why would somebody do that? So this seems to be the super chunk, which has been upgraded to have like 1 million villagers with different books that they'll trade you. But I don't really need a book right now. No, dang it. There's got to be a way to get downstairs to where they sell the stuff. Not the books, but the, like, other material. Well, no. Is this an elevator here? Am I supposed to go down that? Oh, is this a minecart elevator? Oh, that's cool. Don't know exactly how that works, but it works. Okay, so cacti, pumpkins. Can you make wool out of string in this game? Or is that only in a... Oh! You can! Okay, well then we're in business now. How much does this stuff cost in here? Huh. Well, I'll find a place to leave some money or something. But let's go ahead and just get a whole bunch of stacks of wool. I'm terrified my shulker box is going to fall through this floor into whatever's this is down here. This whole place is just terrifying to me, because I don't know how any of it works. Okay, well, I've got as much wool as I can safely carry without using my shulker box. I gotta figure out how to get back out of here. There's some sort of... However Whoa. Do I have to, like... Okay. Oh, that is so weird. There's so much about Minecraft that's always changing. This looks like a safe place. I don't want to break my shulker box anywhere near that weirdness. So, this is going to take a lot of ink to dye, though, isn't it? Yeah, so that's going to be a problem. But, like, on the whole, this is better than not having any wool. Let's go ahead and grab that again. Great, so now we just need to figure out how we're going to pay for all this. There doesn't seem to be a chest or whatever where they receive payment on this side, but this building goes back pretty far, so maybe there's like another entrance with like a retail thing, or no, literally nothing of the sort. Huh. Well, that's inconvenient. What is this thing? Oh, that's like an enervator to get out from under there. So that's probably related to this too. Dang it. What is this up here? Whoa. So there's even more dudes up here to trade with. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so there are some sheep over there, but unfortunately, very few of them are actually already dyed black. So we can go ahead and harvest from the ones that we got, but that's not going to be that's not going to be effective enough. Like, unless we came in and just dyed all these sheep black, which is going to be difficult because I just wasted all of my, what do you call it, all of my squid ink, kind of trying to see how many of those other things I could dye real quick. I'm wondering why this portal over here was all covered up, though. Like, it seems to me like I should be able to use that. So let's go... That looks... Maybe it's covered for a good reason, though. But if, like, why wouldn't they just destroy it? Where does this go? Does this go to a different portal? Is there another portal in here we're supposed to be using? What? So much weirdness. Like, until you start poking around the server, like, you don't realize how much stuff is just lying around everywhere. Okay, well, can I ender pearl through? Yeah, there we go. Well, that worked. Maybe it's to keep zombie pigmen from wandering. That's probably what it is. It's probably because zombie pigmen kept wandering through the portal. Okay, great. So with that in mind, let's go run back to our other house and our farm and see if we left any black wool lying around there. I think I had some left over from my Mike Sugarbaker Soul Le Wit piece. That should be handy. There might be some extra ink there as well. Yep, here we go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set this down here. Drop in the extra white wool we have. Drop in the black wool we have. Obsidian, not as good. That's a good start. And then, while we're out here, woo, 3 more wool. Probably going to wait to dye those guys before I harvest from them. And there's another black sheep that way. Ba-ba, black sheep. Have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir. 3 blocks full. 52 black wool here. Some gunpowder there. And, okay, so we're up to another stack and 15. Not bad. With just 10 stacks of black wool, I really could get started on this project. So, this might be all we need to go lay down a good base. Let's go ahead and get some of the initial floors in. To the gallery! We are back in the shopping district, and one thing I wanted to do over here was also to swing by this ink shop and see what they had for sale. Oh, this is a nice little park. I like this. Ooh, pretty. Let's see. Falls' non-elytra squid shop, now open. Do you have to go inside of the squid's mouth? That's kind of creepy, but whoa, 1 diamond per stack. So that's 8 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. and then we'll just spread those out across there. Do. That actually should be enough for us to go ahead and take care of most of the wool stacks that we just created. Let's go ahead and teleport. It's a little quicker sometimes. Assuming we don't land somewhere dumb. Okay. And can we make that jump? Yes, perfect. Okay, excellent. So as you can see, I've cleaned out the coal blocks here that were the basis of the earlier version of this. I liked having the black blocks there for contrast, but once we're building a giant, dark wool tower, that we don't necessarily want those blocks there being so close in color. I've left these 3 for now because I need them as construction markers, but that's they're all going to be replaced before I'm done. What I'm going to do is, oh, that was probably too high, is I'm going to take the red sandstone slabs here, and I'm going to kind of fill in the space that we had there, and it'll look about like it does now, except with slabs. Now, I know the red sandstone is not exactly a neutral color, but it's a contrasted enough color that it still, I think, works. This piece is going to be kind of... It's intended to be viewed against a sky more than anything, which is one of the reasons I wanted to have it in kind of one of the higher parts of the gallery, because it'll be actually fairly visible from outside the gallery as well once we get it together. I went ahead and left these markers for the time being so I would not mislocate or dislocate them. If you've ever dislocated an elbow, a construction marker is a lot more painful to lose, believe me. So, boom, reallocated. And one more. Taken care of. Excellent. So, within the markers here, that's going to be where our 9x9 square is going to go. I'm going to go ahead and grab this white wool and start actually coloring it as well. And we don't really need this at this point. So, boom, perfect. Okay, this is actually going to solve a lot of our problems, because now that I know how much ink is actually available for sale and the pricing, I can plan accordingly. I'm going to have to really push the leather in the steak shop, though, on the Hermitcraft chat, try and get people to buy, because this is not going to be sufficient, but we can get there. I believe in us. This is a really tall building, even at 1:762 scale, and even if we're only doing the outside. The way this building works, there were it's a 3x3 grid of these central kind of pipes. In real life, the way that this building works, 3x3 grid of these central pipes that were in these square segments. So the total building footprint is about 225 feet by 225 feet. 2 of these corners are going to be the lowest, and they are 50 stories high in real life. In our building here, they're only going to be 26 blocks tall. I just checked the map, and in the real world, the southeast and the northwest corners are the 2 low corners. And they are only going to be, as I said, 27 blocks high. So, I've already got 1 down, so let's go ahead and get 26 blocks here and just figure out roughly... Whoops. Is that going to go in the wrong... Dang it. Okay, well, what we're going to do is we'll put some of these extra ones here until we have 26 left in our inventory. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess I don't need to count. That's the magic of having only the blocks I need. So this is going to be the low corner of the building. The low corner is about half as tall as the actual building itself. And we're already at one of the highest points in the district. That's not bad. We'll go ahead now and add one of these here, like so, to avoid any lighting-related issues. And let's go ahead. Now, I think that I can fall 26 with... oh, you know what? I've got these ender pearls. Boom. That's probably safe. It might be smart to put a pond in the middle of here. For right now, though, that's actually a really good idea to build a pond in the center of the building, though. And then be able to safely jump up, right? That seems like a valid idea. So really, the whole building needs to be at least as high as that point. But there's my 26th block. Not bad. And we'll go ahead and put a light on this one here too. Because actually, this whole segment here will come out that way. Now, we don't want to go ahead and have anything over the parts we haven't done yet, because it makes it harder to jump up and build up to them. But there we go. Okay, things I'm also realizing, one reason not to make the whole wall more than 2 high at this point is because then I can't easily jump up here. Whoops. We've got 1 wall up already, and we're going to need to go ahead and address the next 2 corners. So the first set of corners is about 50 stories tall, as I said. The other set of corners is about 66 stories tall, which is going to be about 35 blocks. So since we've already got 27 blocks, we need to add how many? That's right, 8 more blocks to this corner here. And so let's go ahead and hop up. And the north tower is a total of 90 floors tall, and that is going to be 48 blocks tall. Since we've already got 35 blocks down, 48 minus 35, we need an additional 13 blocks. Oh, hey, look what we got out. I'm so good at this, I didn't even know I did that. Please note that the north tower is not the tallest tower. Which is crazy, right? This already seems crazy high. So tall. We are now as high as the Maslow's hierarchy of stake sign, which at the time it was constructed was the tallest thing on the server, I believe. And we got plenty more to go. Wow. Awesome. So we now have this entire front wall done. Now, of course, we don't have this central tower in. Now, the central tower is going to be an interesting one. Not sure how I'm going to do that, although... So the central tower is going to be another 10 blocks tall. Let's just go ahead and put a redstone torch here. And have 10 blocks right here. So then we'll go ahead and come in this way. And that'll have blocks here, like so. And this will also have our radio antenna on it. Well, there's 2 radio antennas here. And one of the, let's see how tall that is. And the antennae height is another 11. So I'm going to want to use 10 of these birch fences and then cap it with a with an end rod, I think. That makes the most sense to me. So, dang it, it's hard to jump on these. We'll go ahead, and of course, the only other thing I have is this. So, awesome. We are now so high up on the server. Look at this. This is like one of the most beautiful things. This is crazy how cool this space is. Let's just take a minute and appreciate that. So, as much as I enjoy being at the tallest point I've ever been at on the server, probably, I should probably try to safely get down. I should have an elytra on me right now. This is really crazy dangerous for me to not have an elytra. But I want to go this way and see what this looks like kind of from over here in the rest of the shopping district. Does it look kind of like the Sears Tower? Yeah. Yeah, it kind of does. Okay, wow, this turned out even better than I expected to start off. So we've obviously got some more work to do, but I think that I'm out of time for this episode. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.